And while you were working in Ladywash, was Glebe closed or was Glebe still open?
No, all that was finished.
All that was finished, and they weren't using the shaft for anything.
No, that was just maintenance.
Yeah.
Fitters going out for pumps or like that year when it big snow, late early 70s, weren't it? Big snow.
Yeah.
We used Glebe.
Glebe to get in. Yeah. Because it's low down and being up on the edge.
Rickety bloody place. Like there was 3 levels down there, and it stopped. And we'd never been down it before. It stopped, and you couldn't get off, and all of a sudden it set off again.
All right, geez.
What the hell is going on?
How did you work the stoves from above? Like, because the massive
3 ways.
You could walk to it.
So how did you?
Under benching, under stoping, or long holing.
So which is the safest way then? See what
Long holing, most probably.
Yeah.
Benching, if you've got a good solid roof, your walls are solid, yes, you're okay. You could do that did that down internal benching.
So,
or you can go under stoping,
right,
which basically means you knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. You start from down here.
Yeah.
You drill up, you knock it out, knock it out, knock it out, and you carry on going up. You stand on your heap.
Right.
And you go up,
all right, yeah.
and you've already self-supporting. You keep taking bits of so much out at bottom. And you could do that easy if you're doing, what the hell do they call them? Hoppers.
Right.
If you have a hopper. Because you can just draw it off.
Yeah.
So much off.
Right.
Do that in Cornwall.
Yeah.
But if it's good ground, you can bench it. We used to do it in turn because it was solid ground.
So, say you're at the bottom level of Ladywash, at the bottom of the shaft.
Yeah.
Did you work all this above you out first and then go lower?
No.
No, you started lower.
No,
lower down the shaft.
That's the lowest what we went in turn.
Really?
Because you were on. Ladywash, that was it.
That was at the bottom of that shaft.
Yeah. But don't forget, when you went lower down the internal,
yeah,
gone down there, got to the internal, you went down again.
Yeah.
So you're below Ladywash level then. And if you wanted to go lower, you send a decline down or whatever. But it all depends. Water.
Yeah, water. Yeah.
What have you?
What we do notice walking through Ladywash up into what you didn't see mill down, it changes in Ladywash, it's all hoops and wood.
Yeah, it's all old school.
You know where the background is? It's all,
the top end of the saying
with
it was a rough ground.
That's
Yeah.
why it's all...
It had to be timbered and arched. Right? You got 160. That was okay.
I don't know.
What are the effects of radon?
What
Make
is
it less
radon?
big.
It's a radioactive gas.
That's
Come
right.
on,
Got a half-life thing. If it's well ventilated, you're okay. If you're not, it'll do you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people being killed by it.
Yeah, they don't really know that much about it, do they? To be honest.
They know a lot.
Yeah, they don't like to tell you.
Oh, don't.
So
Lots of houses around here, when they've got cellars, are all tanked out, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they have vents and things.
So what are the effects of radon on you after 40, 50 years?
I'll tell you what can happen. It
Yeah.
can't happen to everybody. My father had cancer.
Yeah, one cancer.
Stomach cancer.
Yeah, also.
Oh, Bruno had it, didn't he? He got stomach cancer. He'd been in it. David Ragg. There's a lot of them. You know what they used to call it? Round him, many years since. Grey hair.
Grey hair.
Grey.
Everybody were growing around with grey colour.
Right.
Grey death.
So, if you're ever in a place where there's very poor ventilation, be aware.
Which is why you might limit your times in Bagshire Cabin.
Yeah.
Well, for us, Giants is a higher
Giants, yeah,
dosage.
It doesn't affect you straight away.
Ah,
I'll tell you how I know, because I had the biggest bollocking ever of a mines inspector. When we down, where we were, when I was working, what you call it, down Upper Club, and it had stone heading. Come in, air ventilation ducting was there from there off face. He come in, he stopped job.
Mm.
He said, get that done. No, we can't, because when you fire,
mm.
Get- knocked to, you know, canvas. Well, get knocked to buggery. Doesn't matter. I want to see you there I want to see you alive in 40 years' time. I said, well, it kills you. Get your
Yeah.
ventilation there. Drill's out.
Yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah.
No, it's
you
true.
look
Yeah.
in
Slow death.
Oxford University. Don't forget, when you down a mine, there's no air.
Mm.
There's no air, it is not ventilated. Up on surface,
Mm.
doesn't matter. Why I haven't got it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some doesn't get, some does.
Mm.
And there's a hell of a lot of people for it. You know, it's just one of those things. They've done studies with, God, I can't, they actually come around to universities
Yeah.
and with meters, radon meters, put them round. It all started in Cornwall, and then hard rock, and the Cornwall Power End did it. Every so often they have to do
We've
checks.
subsequently had loads of cavers in the last 10 years die of lung cancer in Derbyshire, and nobody's managed to piece them together yet.
No.
But these have been active cavers, and another one's just been diagnosed with it within the last few weeks.
That's why I'm
Never
ready, innit?
smoked,
Lung cancer.
you know,
Don't know
marathon runner, all that sort of stuff, and he's
You know,
got lung cancer.
Oh,
Exactly right.
it doesn't matter who you are,
Every day.
Yeah.
it'll get you.
Yeah.
Dead end. You know, I'm looking.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
still here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
there
the
we
main
are.
thing.
Sometimes I actually wonder myself. But no, it does.
Like miners, Fassini used to catch them as well, didn't he? Dust.
Yeah, silicosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, you've come through that, haven't you?
Just the reason why I did come through a lot of that. When we were drilling dry, I had a mask.
Yeah.
I wear a bloody mask. Or silly thing, what I used to do, put a scarf around my face
Yeah.
or something like that. You know, just lessen the,
Just lessen it than the next man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're working up a rise hole especially, you don't want to be going up when water's dropping down. You can't see a bloody thing with coming out of the hole, you know, washing out at all. If you work dry, you can't see a thing for dust, but which is better.
Yeah, which is better.
Mask, you could, you know, one of them round ones where you screw on. I used to put a double filter on then, then what you throw away.
Yeah.
And about to shift after shift. You breathe, hardly breathe. Because there's that much dust in it. Yeah, it's just how it happens.
Nasty job.
It's how it falls. Some people get it. There's a lot of brown that they did all different stuff.
So, you mentioned something earlier on where it had collapsed and trapped a few and you had to dig them out.
Yeah.
That was commonplace, wasn't it? Every now and again,
No.
we trapped on the other side of something.
Do you know something? We had 5 in as many years, if less, and we've gone for years without any
Without it.
being. No, what was it? Tommy Gadfly, Boatswain, Jim Cole, Tommy Stevo, Stewart, 5 anyway, what I can remember of.
And you got them out,
Dead.
dead. Right, I didn't know if they grew back into something that were.
No. Oh, with it. Volkswagen and Jim, they were down decline on sub-level, on main drag. In vain, he was hard. He was hard, that was down there. And so it went, and I think it was a lot of slip inside.
Right.
And I think
The slick and slide went.
it went bang.
Oh,
Buried them, killed them. They were an outlet, they were back of bone.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
That's all.
So were you nervous if you had to do out near slick and sides?
Never bothered.
Right.
It didn't bother there. It just that's where you when you looked at it where they were working. Now we looked at where they were working. It looked okay, but there were a lot of slip inside, and it just decided to pop.
Mm.
Have you seen it? You know what it's like, don't you?
it's like
Yeah,
not
seen
like-
it.
I've only seen empty stopes.
Empty
Stop
stopes.
So is it-
sides.
Is the slick and side rock under pressure, and that's what creates the
It is.
Pop.
It's when it's made. It's created under pressure,
Oh, fucking hell.
moved up and down, and it's just as smooth as this.
That's right, yeah.
One side is usually
That's it.
smooth. It is known. I've heard it crack. Just cracks. You can hear a bang.
Crazy.
It's just the one thing. Sometimes you've got to relieve pressure. It's easier to drill a hole in it. Just helps to relieve pressure. But if it goes with a bang. There's so much pressure on it. It's lovely looking stuff.